Okay. Hello students. Today we are going to discuss about reducing Boolean expressions using KMAP. For this particular video, I am using a 4 variable SOP expression. So here you can see the reduction of a 4 variable Boolean expression using KMAP method. Okay. Okay, here you can see the question f of a, b, c, d equal to sigma 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So this is the given expression. It is very easy to do as the expression is given in the cardinal form. So we have to simplify this given expression. F of a, b, c, d is equal to sigma 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 using KMAP. So as you can see, this expression contains 4 variables. So of course we need to draw the 4 variable KMAP, right? So 4 variables are A, B, C and D, right? So first we are going to draw the 4 variable KMAP, right? Okay, here you can see the 4 variable KMAP. Please see that as it is the SOP expression, that is sum of products expression. I am representing like this. If it is a POS expression, there is a slight difference, right? That we will discuss later. So now we are considering only the examples of SOP expression. Okay, here what you can see, here you can see the SOP expression and it is a 4 variable. So I have drawn the KMAP for a 4 variable, right? So you can see on the left side it is AB and upper side it is CD, right? So the values are also marked there. Okay, see the arrangement 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. After that 12, 13, 15, 14, 8, 9, 11, 10. Okay, if you don't understand this, please refer the previous videos, right? I have uploaded many videos based on KMAP, and still you got any doubt, you can please contact me. Okay. Okay, we have drawn the KMAP for 4 variables. Now you can see that I am putting, as it is a SOP expression, I am using 1 to mark the given index positions. So the given index positions, as you can see, as per the question, it is 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right. So easily you can understand that I am putting number 1. I am putting 1 on the cells 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So I am using the value 1 as it is a SOP expression. We use 1 to mark the cells, right? After marking the cells, our next step is to identify the groups, right? So here you can see I have formed 2 groups. So please refer the rules for the 2 groups, how we can form the groups. So we have to form the maximum. If we first check whether is there any possibility of forming an octet. Octet means 8-member group. So there is no possibility of creating an 8-member group here, but there is a possibility of creating a 4 variable first, that is we can connect the cells 5, 7, 13 and 15. So here I am using the red square to mark our first group. So as it contains 4 cells, we can say it's a quad, right? So the 4 cells are 5, 7, 13 and 15. Now I am forming another group. The another group is 12, 8, 14 and 10. So I'm just, as you can see, I'm joining the leftmost two cells and rightmost two cells to form the quad, right? So the quad means four elements. Four elements are 8, 12, 8, 12, 14, 10. So that I am using the green line to mark the group. So we have two groups. One is quad 1. Quad 1 it is 5, 7, 13, 15. That is connecting all these 5, 7, 13 and 15 indexed cells, right? Then our second quad contains connecting the cells 8, 10, 12, 14, right? So that is in the green colored cell, right? 8, 10, 12, 14. So that is our second group, right? Okay. Here you can see that we have formed the two groups, that is two quads. One we are using the red color and for one we are using the green color, right? So I have marked the index positions here for the quad 1, that is 5, 7, 13, 15, and quad 2 I am using 8, 10, 12, 14, right? So we have drawn the K-map, then we have marked the index positions, then we have identified the groups. There are two groups are there, two quads are there, right? Now we can see how we can reduce using these groups. Okay, here we are going to solve our first quad, that is quad 1, 5, 7, 13, 15. 5, 7, 13, 15. These are the selected indices for the quad 1, right? So we are just writing the binary equivalent values of 5. So we know that as it is a 4 variable, so the corresponding values representing the cells, it is A bar B, C bar D, right? And the corresponding cells representing cell number 7, it is A bar B, C D. And corresponding cells representing 13, it is A B, C bar D. Please look on the both sides, on the left hand side and upper side you can see. Then 15 it is, of course it is AB left side and CD on the upper side, right? Okay, so we have the quad 1. I have listed the corresponding values of all the selected index positions 5, 7, 13, 15. Okay, so I have written the variable equivalent of all these cells, right? Here how we can solve the reduction is very easy. We have to pick the unchanged Boolean variable. So here you can see that first it is A bar. A bar is getting changed when the value becomes 13. A bar becoming A. Now see the variable B. B is unchanged throughout the group. So we can write B there. Then in the case of C bar also getting changed. C bar, when it comes 7 it is C, right? So C bar we cannot write. Then consider D. When we consider D, throughout the group we can see that the value of D, it is staying as same. That is, we have two values B and D. So B dot D is the reduced form of quad 1. Okay, now we have the quad 2. In this quad 2 also we have 4 selected cells. The cells are 8, 10, 12, 14, right? So I'm just, as I already told you, this group is formed by joining the leftmost and rightmost cells, right? I'm just writing the values for these selected indices 8, 10, 12, 14. So corresponding value of 8 in variables, it is A, B bar, C bar, D bar. So you can see that it is A, B bar, C bar, D bar. Then it is 10. In the case of 10, it is A, B bar, C, D bar. Right. In the case of 12, it is A, B, C bar, D bar. Right. And in the case of 14, it is A, B, C, D bar. Okay. So we have got the variable, corresponding variables for the selected indexes, selected index positions 8, 10, 12, 14. Here also we have to pick the unchanged boolean value, unchanged boolean variable. So here you can see that throughout the expression A is getting unchanged. So we have to list A. Then consider B bar. B bar, you can see that when the value is 12, B bar is changing into B. So we cannot write B. Again C bar also. 8 it is C bar, 10 it is C. So it is getting changed. Then the last one, it is D bar. So in the case of D bar, we can see that the D bar is staying as same, because for 8 it is D bar, 10 it is D bar, for 12 also it is D bar, and 14 also it is D bar. So we have reduced the quad to, that is A dot D bar. Okay, so we have got a Boolean expression f of ABCD is equal to sigma 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and we have used the K-map method, and we have formed the group, we have reduced the group. Now we have got the reduced form of the given Boolean expression. So the reduced form, it is f of A comma B comma C comma D is equal to B dot D plus A dot D bar. As it is a SOP form, we have to write it as B dot D plus A dot D bar. Okay students, I'll see you with another video in the next class. Till then, bye, take care.